Hello everyone, so today's video I thought I'd do some autumn doodles as it's now September and I'm feeling really autumny and really cozy. I've got my jumpers on and hot drinks and so I thought I'd just do an autumn spread in my bullet journal of me doing some doodles. Now I've actually done a couple of outlines just because I find outlining things with pencil first easier so that I then don't make mistakes, because I'm a bit of a perfectionist when it comes to this sort of thing. So most of it's going to be time-lapse, but I thought I'd have a little bit of a chat with you whilst I get started with the outlining first. I'll be using a range of different pens. I don't have any like professional ones yet because I'm still sort of figuring out whether bullet journaling is something that I want to do a bit more full time. So essentially I've just got a Crayola Super Tips black pen, a Boldmere, it's just like a brand, like a home brand name, and it's just a really fine tipped fine liner. Sorry if you can hear the cars outside. And then this is a Beryl fine liner that I've had for 7 years now, and he still works lovely. So that's what I use for my headers and stuff. I've actually had to buy some more of these now because this one is starting to run out. But yeah, so I thought I'd just do some doodles, and I hope you enjoy the video. Okay, so now I've done the title. It's not the best title in the world. I'm not particularly happy with it. It slants slightly, which I'm kind of annoyed at, but never mind. I'm not going to worry about it too much. I am going to now do the spider's webs that are in the corners. And I'm going to talk you through how I do these. I mean, I know they're quite simple, but basically I do the main spindles coming out of the foliage of the book, and then I'm going to do rounded connecting all of the main bits together, and then we're going to keep doing that. And then just to give it a bit more depth once I've finished this and a bit more interest, because I feel like nature's it's not perfect, but it's beautiful at the same time. So I'm just going to then go over these with my fine pen. It's a 0.3, so it's quite a thin one, and I'm just going to make it look a little bit more unneat, if that's a word that I can say, put to this sort of thing, but there you go. So then I'm just going to do the rest of those. Okay, so now I'm just going to go back in with a fine liner, and I'm going to do a tree coming into the header. I'm just doing a simple tree with its leaves falling off, as we all know, as winter decides to come. the trees start to get bare. Okay, so that's that done. I've just done some little leaves falling off the tree. It's not the best tree I've ever drawn, but it'll do. Oops. So now I'm going to move on to the little fox down here, watching the leaves blow away. So I'm going to just outline him first, and then I'm going to colour them all back in later. I'm now going to move on to the little tea bag, because I represent autumn as the time where you start to drink lots more warm drinks and sit cosy by the fire and watch TV. So okay, I'm now going to do the little coffee cup. Sorry if the lighting's changing. The sun's moving outside, so I do apologise for that. Side of the page, and we are going to go in and do this fire. As one of my favourite things to do near October, Halloweeny time, is go and do a bonfire. I just really enjoy being outdoors and roasting marshmallows, and it's all very cozy and just enjoyable when you're sitting with your friends and family around a fire. Okay, now what I'm going to do now is I've got a lot of little acorns and leaves scattered around the page, and I'm going to colour them in before I start outlining them, so I'm just going to get the pens I need. Okay, so I'm just going to go in with this Crayola Super Tips, and it's just a brown colour. It doesn't have a number on it, so it's just a dark brown colour. I'm just going to do the tops of all the acorns in this. Okay, and then I'm going to go in with a slightly lighter colour brown, just to do the bottom bits of the acorns. And this is what I've been doing essentially throughout my September spread, is leaves and acorns, because they're just quick and easy and I enjoy drawing them. So I'm now just going to outline them, and I'm not particularly fussed with whether there's a bit of white in them. I actually think that gives them a bit of character. But yes, I'm just going to go and outline the rest of these now. And now I'm just going to go in with this green, again, Crayola Super Tip, and do all of the leaf outlines. Okay, and then I'm just going to outline them. And the sun's come back out. Okay, right, so I'm now just going to essentially colour all of these things in, and do any outlines that have been missed. So I'm just going to speed this up. Okay, so I'm just going to go in with this Pilot super colour in gold, just to do some accents around the bucket's middle band. If I can get the pen nib off, it's just a small nib. I'm going to leave the tree white, as I feel like a lot of colour on it might be a little bit too much for the drawing. So that is essentially my doodles for autumn. If you enjoyed the video, let me know in the comments, and I shall do more of these things. I love doodling. It's something that I do a lot when I'm at university, when in between lessons or in lessons whilst I'm listening. It just helps me concentrate a little bit more, or if I'm bored then I'll do it. But yeah, so I've really enjoyed doing this video, and if you liked it then give it a thumbs up, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye everyone.